Welcome back, everyone. Boy, it goes without saying, we live in an area where the arts is vibrant. All throughout Saratoga and Warren and Washington County, there's collections of musicians doing all kinds of great music, from contemporary all the way to classical. And one of the shining stars we have is the Lake George Music Festival, based out of Lake George. And joining me today is the president and the CEO, is Alexander Lombard, pianist. Welcome, Alex. Very nice to have you here. And Barbora Kolarova, who is a violinist and artistic director and also general manager of the festival, right?
Right.
Good, I got it. Hey, you got it. Especially Kolarova, trust me. Barbora, very close to Barbara. There's a story behind that, right?
Right,
yes. What is it?
Barbora is, it's a Czech name. It comes from Czech Republic, that's where I'm from. So it's the same as Barbara but instead of Barbara, it's Barbora in Czech.
I got it. Now, Alex, you were saying you've been with the festival since it started. I think it was really your baby, right? Your brainchild.
That's right. We founded together, actually, in 2011. The Lake George Music Festival. We're now in our 6th year.
Boy, that's something. Now, over the years, you really, as far as I know, you kind of like do 2 concerts a year, correct? Or 2 public performances a year?
Right, correct. So we have a summer festival, which this
right,
summer
that's the one a lot of our viewers know about.
Right, so that's for 10 days in August. But last year we started a winter series, and our second winter series is coming up this weekend.
It
February
is.
6th and 7th.
I think that's wonderful. Now, that also coincides with the Winter Carnival in Lake George. Did you plan it that way, or?
Yeah, actually, because we know that weekends in February are a little more booming in terms of tourism, and we decided to kind of mix things together.
Now, tell me a bit about the program.
The program, yes. Well, on Saturday, we'll have a string trio. So we have a cellist and a violist coming. The cellist is actually from Australia, and the violist is from New York City.
Wow.
And we'll start the program with Bach Cello Suite number 1, and then we'll have a duo for viola and cello by Beethoven, and we'll also have a solo piece for viola by Caroline Shaw, which was written in 2009.
Oh, recent piece.
Yes, and then we'll finish the program by a serenade for string trio by Dohnani.
Wow, what a program. Now, of course, you kind of just brush past the Bach cello. But I want to tell you, it's now in the summer, though, it's a full orchestra, right? And the musicians come from all over the world. I remember this from last year when we were doing a story on it. But this is a chamber event. So it's violin, viola, cello, and piano.
And piano, yes.
Right.
The pianist
Well, that's
is
nice.
coming
That's
on
a nice
Sunday.
addition for something like that. And, of course, the works are very, very... Well, you want to know something? They're not your everyday war horses. It's not like the Beethoven Fifth or something. You know, these are very, very beautifully written, constructed pieces of music. And I don't know about you, but when you get the opportunity to see classical music performed by a chamber group, you get to know the personality of all the musicians because it's a real one-on-one experience, so much more intimate. I know myself and many of my friends really prefer chamber music. Let's talk a bit about where it is, and you have a very unique way of letting the public in on these concerts. So where's it being held, Alex?
So this is the Caldwell Presbyterian Church in Lake George Village, right across the street, actually, from the big Shepherd Park. There is a free parking lot. Parking is free. And it's a pay-what-you-can admission with a suggested of $10.
I got to cycle back on that. You know, you can always tell when an organization is run by creative people because somehow you just don't have that accountant way of thinking or looking at things, right? It isn't just a set price. So, honest to God, you get to hear some brilliant, brilliant musicians performing some absolutely stunning music with a pretty much pay as you can with a $10 suggestion. Now, I want to back that up with just reminding everybody that the principal way that your organization survives is through donations. So whether you come to the performance or whether you donate to the organization itself, that's a primary way that you survive. And that the musicians, especially in the summer, come from all over the world. What are some of the countries they come from?
They come from Brazil, Australia, China, South Korea, Japan,
For
I don't know,
starters, huh?
Poland, Czech Republic,
You
you
name
know,
it,
Germany, I don't know.
Oh, that's great. All right, I want to give you, just cycle back on some of the structural stuff here. It's this Saturday. It's coming up just this Saturday and this Sunday. Saturday, the 6th, there's a 7 p.m. performance. And on Sunday, wonderful thing to do on a winter Sunday, a 3 p.m. performance. It's really pay what you can with a suggested entry fee of $10 for some absolutely brilliant chamber music. And we will absolutely have you both back on before the summer so we can talk about the big festival, right? But in the meantime, let's get people to this concert. Great. Well, really, congratulations to both of you for your dedication. I know what it takes to start something like this, and it's really, hats off to you.
It just started with an idea, really.
Yeah,
It's about 6
it
years
usually
ago.
does, right? Alex, thank you for coming in. Barbara, very nice to meet you.
Thank you for having
And
us.
we'll see you this weekend. I'll definitely come to this. Okay.
Thank you.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.